Hi everybody. Today we are talking about the question of who can override a power of attorney document. This mainly comes up in situations of family conflict, where a parent may have a child who they appointed as medical or financial power of attorney, and that child is trying to take over, trying to tell the parent what to do, or maybe even doing things the parent didn't intend. Other situations might be siblings. One of your brothers or sisters may have been appointed that power of attorney, and you think they're taking over. You think they might be taking advantage of mom or dad, or even neglecting mom or dad's care. What do you do in those situations? How do you override that power of attorney, and can you really do that? I'm Pamela D Wilson. My website is PamelaDWilson.com. I have served as a professional fiduciary, as a medical and financial power of attorney for clients, as a court-appointed guardian, as a personal representative, and as a trustee. So I'm very versed in how being an agent under power of attorney works and all of the responsibilities. There's a lot of information on my website on this subject and about court-appointed guardianships. So let's talk first about you being an elderly parent and you've appointed somebody to be your agent. It could be a child, it could be a friend, it could be a professional, and you don't approve of what this person is doing. They're doing things that you didn't exactly give them permission to do yet. What do? You can revoke that power of attorney at any time. The challenge is that anyone who has that power of attorney document, you have to advise those people. Advise the bank, advise the doctors, advise anyone who recognizes your agent as having the power to act for you. So it's important when you first draft those documents to make a list of who you give them to kind of understand who your agent has given those to. And sometimes in conversations with the bank or doctors, you may have people saying, well, your agent told me that they had the power to do this, or they told me that they were doing this for you. And you can say, oh, no, I have revoked that document. And you give them a copy of the document that says revoked all over it, crossed out. And in a perfect world, if you have a person to replace that agent, you give them a new document. On the other hand, if you are a sibling and you are watching your brother or sister take advantage of a parent, what do? You can talk to your parent and express concerns. It's up to your parent to agree or disagree with you whether they approve of what your brother or sister is doing. And sometimes in family situations, parents may not want conflict. They may not want disagreement in a family, so they may not say anything. They may not express concern. If your parent has Alzheimer's or dementia, that can even be a greater concern because they may not even realize what your brother or sister or another person appointed as agent is doing that could be harming them financially or from a health perspective or be considered abusive or taking advantage of them. So what do you do in those situations? In those situations, you can take legal action. You can hire an attorney to submit a petition for a court hearing to review the things that you think this agent under power of attorney is doing wrong. But you have to have some kind of proof or documentation. Is there financial abuse? Is money being spent for things that it shouldn't be spent for? If that's the case, you can request documents of bank statements. You can request financial information. Or if the health of your parent isn't being taken care of and there's neglect, has your parent lost weight? Are there bed sores? Are they in and out of the hospital? Again, you need proof and substantiation to prove that an agent under power of attorney isn't doing his job or her job, or that they are abusing the power under power of attorney. This happens a lot when children are appointed. Most of the financial abuse documented happens within families. This is why many parents and older adults appoint professionals, appoint people outside the family who look at this as a job, who look at it as a responsibility and a duty to a parent to do the right thing. I'm Pamela D Wilson. Information is on my website about power of attorney, about guardianship. I invite you to share this video with other people you know who are looking for hope, help, and support. I will see you again soon in another video.